got 504 leading. Very exciting day. Been raining. Finally cleared up. It's about 60 something. I threw on my Carhartt BNSF hoodie. This is the one I got off the store. Nothing special. I figured I'd wear BNSF because it's the day that the formal merger was done between the Burlington Northern and the Santa Fe Railway. It was formalized today, 1995. Merger didn't finish until December 31st, 1996. Then BNSF was named BNSF in, I think it's 2005 of November. But of course, got my BNSF hat on. I know I'm interrupting the train horn, but if you want this Carhartt windbreaker, you can actually buy it off the bnsfstore.com. It's not like it's not an employee exclusive or anything. Anyone can grab it if they have the money. Just a simple gray with the BNSF logo on the sleeve. That's pretty much it. It's very nice. The hat, I believe, may have been employee. Oh no, I bought off eBay. Can never tell. Alright. Here we go. Never mind. That is so weird how close it sounds. Almost like it's right on top of me. It just was over there. I just saw the lights. I saw it again. Alright, now here we go. I wonder if Ken's not there. light died.
Operator on the main in each direction. On BIF 96.0 the main track. BIF 88.0 73246, okay, effective 2031 DMCO. 2031 DMCO. Roger, okay.
I could have sworn it looked like the flashlight was getting pretty dim at the very end, and sure enough it was. Well, I guess that's as good a sign as ever to charge it. Oh, excuse me. Alright, well, that just about does it. Not really much else to go over. Still kind of messing around with the 513. Put in some new sounds with the Only Essential too, which turns out they're not that different. I was really hoping that they were, but I think it's a Paragon 4 thing. Where every engine is Paragon 4 is most likely going to have the same, but the Only Essential did have something slightly different. Had one audio cue that a 513 didn't have. But yeah, this hoodie, you can get off bnsfstore.com if I can get it turned around good enough. Just says BNSF Railway. It's a Carhartt, I think, Rain Defender. It's a pullover. It's got a zip on the collar, but it only goes, so far down. And yeah, it's pretty nice. I've been wore it all today because it was, raining. But yeah, the BNSF merger was formalized today. It wasn't finalized. It was just, it was formalized today. And then it'd be September 22nd, 1995, and December 31st of 1996 is when it was all said and done. So only a few months, and then it was all good. And then they changed the name, I think November 11th of 2005 or something like that. I can't remember. I made a post in my community tab about it, so go ahead and check that out. You can see the Burlington Northern SD60M and a Santa Fe Dash 8 put nose and nose together, and then an AC 4400, my BNSF Evolution Series C4 locomotive. Put them all together, got a nice little photo shoot. Edited them just a little bit, make them look, nice, make them pop. But that pretty much does it. We did have plans. I don't know if I've made a video showing the layout recently, but the trestle bridge is in place. It's just not secure, and there's no track over it. We were supposed to do all that today. Unfortunately, Durley woke up not feeling that good, so I'm like, that's okay. I really do wish I could do some of this stuff solo, but unfortunately, there's not really much I can do without him there, mostly because I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to screw anything up, and also I really don't know what he has planned, so I might accidentally change something that he was either going to do it differently, something like that. So I try and leave it alone, only leave it for when he's there, and then I kind of brainstorm, try to figure out what, where he's at, what he's trying to get done. But it shouldn't be too long. I mean, we've waited this long without a full loop. It hasn't been a full loop since like the beginning, and even in the beginning, trains would derail over the trestle bridge because it was just the rail. It wasn't the full track. It was just the metal pieces of rail. The plastic ties weren't there. Well, we're going to be using a full length flex track, and we're going to keep the ties and everything. We're just going to put it over the bridge, and hopefully this time it'll add a lot more. It'll be a lot structurally stable, and the rails are actually going to be properly distance apart, because that was a huge issue. If you don't have the ties, it's just the rail. You gotta know what you're doing. You got to have a gauge that can tell you how far apart it's supposed to be. So that was a big issue, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I'm not going to make a promise on a date because I don't know. We both have jobs. Obviously, we got stuff to do. But hopefully soon we should have the trestle bridge back up and running for those who are interested in the HO scale layout. If you notice, I've been making a lot of YouTube shorts about the 513. It's because I've been finding out a lot about the 513. Probably Limited really is a very good manufacturer company. I will admit they are very expensive, and that's not even like over exaggerating. They are very expensive. The 513 is $360 off the factory floor. I got it for $300 off of eBay, so it wasn't that bad, really. Obviously, only 60 was took off, but it was perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. And that's exactly how it came. Perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. And I believe in the video I said it was the wrong train horn. No, it is. It is the right train horn. I just forgot what a K5HL looks like, which, you know, understandable. I found out it was the right one when I looked at every other engine that has a K5HL, and I'm like, you know, these look the exact same. I think I had it wrong the whole time. But anyway, that's a little layout update. Nothing too exciting going on. Just the 513, the SD40-2 are kind of doing their own thing. I'm kind of nervous to... the 513 seems it does pretty good over everything. For the most part, it does pretty good over the grade. But the SD40-2, ever since it went over the Superman gap, obviously it still makes that noise, which is why I'm not going to use it as much until we get that noise resolved. But it also derails slightly at the Superman gap. I haven't tested it recently, but I'm kind of nervous. We'll see what happens. Maybe if I can get a confirmed date out of Durley, we'll have a live stream scheduled and see what happens from there. But with all that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. With all that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, evening. Wherever you're deciding to watch this, if you're deciding to watch this at all, thank you for tuning in. Hope you, if you got this far, I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you guys in the next video.